Hi, this message is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a Tarot and Archetype message, and I pulled the tarot or the archetype cards. Some of the tarot cards I'll clarify with another tarot deck. I also pulled an oracle card, and I'll read the message from that as the overall energy. Also, you could be a cross watcher, and this message could be for you, or if you were drawn to the title of the message, it could be for you if you have other things strong in Scorpio in your chart. So, I'll go ahead and get started. The overall oracle message I got is the Kini of Infinite Light. And there was another sign that got that card, but I can't remember what sign it was. The messages in this oracle are a little bit longer, but I like to read the whole thing because I don't like you to miss out on anything it says, and it's really well written. But it says, "Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart, but remember it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now." A Dakini, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. A Dakini is a supernatural feminine being who inspires spiritual practice, guides one to actualize siddhis or spiritual abilities, and teaches the inner path of awakening. She protects us from the negative and restores our vital energies. She teaches us how to act with wisdom. She can be a demanding teacher, requiring us to reflect upon the mysteries she presents through our dreams, inspirations, and meditations, then proceed to unravel them. As we do so, we develop our inner capacities and become stronger. These wild feminine creatures can be gentle or fierce, or a combination of both. When she appears in a reading, travel your path and explore your questions about spirituality and awakening with confidence, for much progress can be made as you do so. Some Dakinis are fully enlightened, whilst others are still in their process of awakening. Truly enlightened beings have the ability and desire to assist all other beings to enlightenment. They know how to lead us along the path because they are walked it before. Beings of lesser development may or may not have such helpful intentions, but even if they do, how can they show us the way when they themselves have yet to discover it? Truly enlightened beings can and do help us in many ways, from solving problems we encounter in our daily lives to ensuring we are taking the most beneficial steps on our spiritual path. They are our spiritual family, guiding and assisting us from a place of love and skillfulness. The Dakini of Infinite Light, Marisi, is one such being. Marisi is connected with the rays of light from the sun. She is sovereign over the lesser beings. Her many gifts include capacity to guide one into enlightenment, to heal and repair which has been separated or broken, and to provide protection during vulnerable transitions whenever we venture beyond known worlds, and also from misfortune and negativities of all kind, including being manipulated, controlled, or exploited. She resonates with the material abundance too, and is associated with providing prosperity, the prosperity we need to live a happy, long life and make progress on the spiritual path. This divine goddess of the sun brings light on all levels. We need light to see clearly, otherwise we feel confused as to which steps, if any, to take. This is just as true on an emotional, psychological levels as it is on the physical. Light helps us to see what is happening rather than making assumptions. When we see what is happening clearly, we have the opportunity to make the best choices. The oracle of the Dakini of Infinite Light augurs an increase of light in your life. This can include lightening up after a difficult time, an increase of clarity from a helpful, healing, higher perspective, or a clear, positive path opening through a troublesome time. Her appearance signifies sacred victory. Call upon her and do not give up. Okay. So that's funny because the card that I got for the self position is the archetype of the comic. And this I see as that energy of, however it's said, Maurice, because the comic basically is lighthearted and sees things more as a joke, but it's just like a lighthearted energy. And what I'm seeing, it's like you're in an energy of like trying to figure out which way to go in a sense, or how to move, because we've got the Eight of Acorns reversed, and this talks about don't feel like you have to be rushed, but move when you feel like you're ready to, because it's like needing to listen to your inner self. And then you are with the Traveler. This is like the Fool card in the regular tarot. This is like taking that leap of faith and going off and doing the thing that you were wanting to do. But it's like, I feel like you were stressed about having to, like you're not making a decision quick enough, or something like that, and not needing to be stressed about it, but rather you just need to reconnect with yourself and lighten up about it and know that it's all going to be okay. I'm going to clarify with this deck, see if I can get any further message from that. Okay, yeah. So we got the Five of Wands reversed to clarify the Eight of Acorns reversed, which is basically just dropping conflict. So you might have had arguments with others about what choices you're making or your situation. Sorry. Maybe you're trying to convince others that what you want to do is okay, because maybe some others are not so happy with it. Because, yeah, there's the Nine of Swords is on the bottom. That's like anxiety, but it's giving you anxiety. Maybe it's other people that are causing you to be confused in your mind about something that you want to do. Hold on, let me put that back. Okay. What is the Traveler for Scorpio? Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. With it being reversed, you could be dealing with an Aries or Sagittarius or Leo. The Traveler is a card of Aries. The Knight of Wands reversed. Let me clarify it, actually, because it has a couple different things it can mean. And I want to see Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords came out. This is like needing to make a choice and you're not sure which direction to go, but she has her heart closed off, and that's why you're having a hard time making a decision, because you're closing off your heart, and if you're not listening to it, then you're trying to use just like your logical mind to make the decision, and maybe the options, you can't tell which one is best. I am seeing that you're going to make the right choice, but I feel like it's not rushing into it. It's like, don't fully commit to it until you're ready to, but once you do, I've got the 10 of coins that just came out. So like, it's going to be something that's really successful for you once you make that decision, but it's like you need to connect to what you really, really want, what you feel like is your like calling to do in life. Now I am showing in the past you have the box. The box is the boundaries. It's like the structured boundaries. And this is like doing everything society wants you to do, and on the outside is doing what you feel called to do. You can look at it like that, okay? And I feel like you decided maybe that you want to go in a certain direction, but maybe you haven't done it yet, if that makes sense. Because you've got the Sun and you've got the King of Acorns out. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or Aries. Again, more fire energy. But what this is about is the Sun is like, it's the happiest card in the deck, and I feel like you have found what makes you happy. But it's like you're blocking off your heart and listening to other people's opinions in a way, is what I kind of feel. It's like the King of Acorns is optimistic. He's ready to take action. He knows what he wants to do, and he does it. I feel like you're ready to break out of the box. What is the Sun for Scorpio? The King of Swords. That's another energy of knowing what you want to do. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What's the King of Acorns then? Let me see. King of Acorns, we got the Fool. So I'm that again. Vitality. I'm gonna get one more for the King of Swords. I'm wondering if you're dealing with like a. Okay, yeah. Okay, you might. I don't know if you might be dealing with a Leo. A lot of people are showing up here, because you've got the Devil and the King of Wands now. And the Devil can be a Capricorn, King of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that's about taking action. The King of Swords is like very logical thinker. You could be deciding between your what you're passionate about and something that makes more sense, like logical. Like maybe it's like could be two people too. But the Devil is here. It's like you feel bonded. Why is the... Yeah, you have to break some type of commitment. It could be in a job, a relationship, but the Hierophant is here, reversed. It's something that's non-traditional. I feel like you're making a choice between, like, maybe... what you've always done but feel stuck by because it's not true to who you are inside, and what you're passionate about. And that's where you're breaking the mold, breaking the box, okay? Now, in the subconscious, you got the Forest. The Forest is what's driving you, like what's influencing the self where you're at right now. And the Forest, the reason why, how this is affecting your decision making is because the Forest can be scary. And so it's like a fear of the unknown. Because in the Forest you can find like really awesome, beautiful things, relaxing, peaceful, but then you can also find things that are scary, but you don't know what you're going to find. And so it's causing you to hesitate. And you've got this... We've got more Aries energy. I don't know if you have a boss maybe, or something that's an Aries. It could be just be a boss. I feel, actually, it really could be, because you got This might be a boss because an emperor is someone who is in control. It might be that you're afraid of disappointing a boss or disappointing something, or like being feel like you're being held to something, held in some type of commitment by law. Maybe there's like some kind of like custody arrangement, or maybe you're on probation or something like that. But we've got justice here, and you could also be dealing with a Libra. But this justice is like truth and clarity. Hold on just a second. Why is the Emperor here? We got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups fill out kind of sideways, tilted a little bit upside down. But either way, what I'm seeing is that, because the Queen of Cups can be a card for Scorpio, and it's clarifying the Emperor reverse, but what I'm feeling from that is that, like, if this is a like a boss, you feel like you're controlled in a situation, like you're being controlled by a situation, and it's not making you happy, and you want to go with that which is makes you feel fulfilled. Because see, we've got the Death reversed on the bottom as well, and this is the card, this is a Scorpio card, and with the Death being reversed, that's like needing to end something, but it's not ending, needing to transform something, but it hasn't yet. And also with it being your card, it being reversed, like you're out of your element. What is justice for Scorpio? Boundaries. Okay. This is you. I'm feeling like you need to put up some kind of boundaries, borders. I'm feeling like this is also saying you have protection. Like you have protection in moving forward into the forest, the scary forest. Because see how they're like fiery skulls right there, but it's like a boundary. It looks like she wandered outside of the boundary. And I think that's what you're doing with the box. It's like you're going outside of what society, what people expect you to do. Okay. The next card. Now we're going to look at your potential energy in your future. And your potential energy is the mask. The archetype, the mask. Okay? And the mask is basically like, I feel like this is like you've been hiding behind something because you felt like it was stable. It was protecting you. Like maybe it was a job or a relationship or something. But it's like you were using it as a mask to hide yourself. Like you wanted to look a certain way. And you felt like being in this relationship or having this job or career or whatever was making you feel secure because you have this, at least you can hide behind this, not show people the real you. And now the mask is being removed. And you're looking at how exactly you're going to move forward. The aardvark, this is the Seven of Crystals. This is having a lot of options and seeing where the results are coming in, where you want to put your energy, what's going to bear fruit, but is also true to your heart. Because with the Eight of Shells. This is walking away from that which is not emotionally fulfilling, not fulfilling to your soul. And it's going on a quest, a renewal of your, like, your soul. What's the Seven of Crystals for Scorpio? Six of Cups. So this is like, that is, you might have some nostalgia where you're at, or it could be that, hold on, let me see why the Six of Cups, oh my gosh, I hate it when that happens, hold on. Okay, so we got the Seven of Coins reversed. Okay, so that's the same as the Seven of Crystals, only this one is reversed, which means it's like you're walking away from something from your, like, past, or that you have like this nostalgia about. You're choosing something new. You're choosing not to put energy into it anymore. And at the bottom we have the Lovers, which can be, it's like a choice over, a lot of times can indicate like a choice between head and heart, and choosing your heart, choosing what makes you happy. What is the Eight of Shells? Hold on. What's the Eight of Shells for Scorpio? Sorry, my cards are acting crazy again. Okay, we've got Four of Cups reversed. This is basically, okay, so what this is, here I'm going to hold it upright so you can see. But this card in the window outside has the cup with the bird on it. And this is like basically being offered, but she's like looking at all these cups from the past. And with it being reversed, this is like, oh, now I see. I turned around, looked out the window type of energy. The Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, again, that's like listening to your intuition, going for what your heart wants. And then the last card we have in the archetypes, you have Gnosis. This is the innate knowledge. This is like intuition. Like, I know something because I'm connected. And it came out with the Queen of Feathers, which is like the Queen of Swords. She knows, she's clear, she knows what she wants, and she cuts out what she doesn't want. And I'm pretty sure, like, this whole thing is about, like, you breaking out of the box, going for what you love, and Six of Wands, you're going to be really successful in doing that. The Six of Wands can also indicate, like, you being looked up to, like others looking up to you, or it can indicate, like, fame. So fame doesn't necessarily mean like super famous, but like, oh, I know someone that's good at this, or I know someone that's good at that, and people will send other people to you, or like, oh, this person, you know, that type of fame. It's a victory. Why is the Six of Wands here? Queen of, okay. And then we've got Page of Wands reversed. I might need to look at that, but that's the Sun. Hold on just a second. Let me get one more. And the Hierophant. Okay, reversed. So again, this is like, I'm almost getting like, this is you. This is non-traditional, for one. You might be, I'm really getting that you might be dealing with a fire sign. I'm seeing Aries or Leo mostly, but Hierophant could be a Taurus too, but it's like, it almost looks like someone who's controlling. So it could be like a boss or someone who has some type of control over your situation. And I'm seeing you like moving away, like not giving it energy anymore. Yeah, and the world's at the end. This is like ending that, but then the world also talks about like you have everything you want. So it's like and the end of a cycle and a celebration of completion, okay? They're like dancing, okay? And you have this victory card with it, so. But anyway, so that's what I've got for you for this message. This was actually a really good message. If you like this video, you can subscribe to see more as they come out. And then also, if you want to know more of the story, you can always check out your rising or ascendant or your moon sign videos and get a bigger picture of the story. And if you want to get a personal reading, information's down below for that. Also, if you want to support the channel, the information is also down below for that. And I will talk to you next time. Okay, thanks.